Chapter 7 Gifts of Animals. There is an interdependence between the living things, that is, animals, and plants. Human beings also depend on animals for various things, such as food, clothing, leather, medicines, fuel, transport, sports, etc. Food: milk. Cow, buffalo, and goat give us milk. Milk is a healthy drink and is used to make products like curd, cheese, cream, and butter. Eggs. Eggs are obtained from hens and ducks. They are a rich source of proteins. Meat. Meat is obtained from goat, chicken, and fish. Honey. Honey produced by honeybees is used as a sweetener. Do you know? The place where groups of birds like hens and ducks, which provide meat and eggs, are kept, is called a poultry farm. Clothing. Silk obtained from silkworm and wool obtained from sheep are used for making clothes. The fur of animals like camels and mountain goats is used for making winter clothes. Do you know? The rearing of silkworms on mulberry leaves and obtaining silk from them is called sericulture. Leather. Leather is obtained from the skin of animals. Leather is used for making bags, belts, shoes, jackets, etc. Animal skin is also used for making tents for mountaineers and desert travelers. Medicines. Cod liver oil and shark liver oil are rich sources of vitamins D and A. They are used for curing diseases caused by the deficiency of vitamins A and D. Snake venom is used as a medicine for curing snake bite. Decoratives. Tusks of elephants, called ivory, are used for making decorative items and ornaments. Fuel. Animal dung is used as a manure. Animal excreta and plant waste are used to produce biogas, which is a bio-friendly domestic fuel. Transport. Many animals are used as a means of transport. For example, in villages, horses, bulls, and camels are used for transporting people from one place to another. Animals like bulls and camels are also used for plowing the fields. Sports. Some animals are used in sports also. For example, horses are used for racing and playing polo. Elephants are also used for playing polo. Hunting the animals. Dependence of human beings on animals dates back to Stone Age, when they used to hunt the animals for their meat and skin. This practice of hunting animals is depicted in ancient rock paintings. Such rock paintings exist in the caves in Bhimbetka in Madhya Pradesh and also in Kaimur in Bhabua district in Bihar. Nowadays, animals are reared on farms and their meat is sold in shops. People do not depend on hunting for food. Unfortunately, some people hunt animals for fun, while others kill the animals to sell their body parts, like skin, bones, horns, etc. Even though there are laws to protect the animals, some people disobey these laws and kill the animals for their own benefit. Such illegal killing of animals is called poaching, and people who kill the animals are called poachers. The mindless killing of animals has put the existence of certain species in danger. Many animals like tigers, elephants, and rhinoceros have reduced in number due to poaching. Such animals are said to be endangered animals. If this practice of poaching is not stopped, these animals may become extinct. That is, they may disappear completely from the earth. In order to protect the endangered animals, the government has set up wildlife sanctuaries, where wild animals live and breed in their natural surroundings. Kaziranga Wildlife Sanctuary in Assam for protecting rhinoceros and Gir Forest in Gujarat for protecting lions are some examples of the efforts made by the government to save these endangered animals. Do you know, Tibetan antelope called chiru is killed for its fur, which is used to make a special kind of wool called shatouche. People who depend on animals. There are many people who depend on animals for their livelihood. Gujars, snake charmers, circus artists, Madari and Mahaut are some examples of such people. Let us learn about them one by one. Gujars. Gujars are tribals who are basically cattle grazers. They feed their cattle on some special leaves that enrich their milk and fat. They sell the milk and butter in the village market or in a dairy in a nearby town and thus earn their livelihood. Snake charmers. Snake charmers catch snakes and remove their fangs and their poison sac. They keep these snakes in a small closed basket and use them to entertain people and earn money. They make the snakes dance by swaying their flute or bean in front of them. The snake feels threatened by the movement of the bean and sways its hood in defense. It is their movement in self-defense that gives an impression as if they are dancing to the tunes of the snake charmer. Do you know? Snake charmers break the fangs of snakes and slash their poison glands. While doing so, sometimes the snakes get infection that kills the snakes. The snake charmer then sells its skin. The Madari. A Madari is one who trains monkeys and bears to dance and perform tricks. He then uses these animals to entertain people and earns his livelihood. The Madari usually removes the nails and teeth of the bear so that it cannot hurt him during training. Also, he puts a rope around the bear's nostrils to control it during a performance. This is indeed a cruel thing to do. The circus artists. Have you ever been to a circus and seen animals like elephants, lions, horses, bears and monkeys perform? People enjoy their performance, but they are not aware of the cruelties these animals have to face behind the stage. They are kept in dirty cages which are small for them. They are not given proper food and are not allowed to rest enough as the circus has to travel from one place to another. They are trained to perform acts which may be dangerous for them, like jumping through flaming hoops or riding a bicycle. During their training, sometimes they are beaten and their claws and nails are removed so that the trainer does not get hurt. Do you know, in some parts of Pakistan, a bear is tied to a rope and dogs are let loose on the bear. The spectators watch in glee the misery of the bear as the dogs tear its flesh. The Mahaut. Some people capture a young elephant and train it to give rides to people. They charge money for the rides and earn their livelihood. These elephant trainers are called Mahouts. Keeping wild animals in captivity away from their natural habitat is cruel. As such, people using these animals for livelihood do not earn enough for themselves. These animals often have to remain without food and proper care. People like snake charmers and Madaris are dependent on their traditional means of income. They are not trained for any other job. So, it is important to educate and train them for other occupations, so that they can earn their livelihood and spare the poor animals from being tortured.